Honestly, just professionalism, how to operate in a professional environment, um, and a good work ethic. You know, at your time during time at your time at SCPA, you really have to learn how to balance things when you're in a major musical and you're in AP classes. You really have to try to just dig deep and make sure you get everything done that you need to get done. So definitely professionalism, work ethic, and honestly, just like a sense of community. You know, you're not really taught at SCPA to be super competitive. So it's great. You really learn how to collaborate with people rather than taking everyone as a threat to yourself.
Yes.
And that's going to be really nice to have that foundation going into a BFA program. So I can try to just stay in my own lane and focus on myself and support everyone else around me, which is really something that I learned.
Don't get behind on your college things if that is something that you plan to do, or if you don't even do college things. Whatever you plan to do after you graduate, do it now, because you will get to second semester and feel like you want to slack and you won't want to do it, and then you will get behind, and you don't want that. Always have a plan. If college is not for you, if trade school is not for you, do not just say, oh, I'm gonna take a gap year. What are you gonna do after that gap year? What are you gonna do during that gap year? Are you gonna go somewhere? Are you gonna find a job? Are you gonna find your passion? Are you gonna try to figure it out? Are you gonna work through something with your parents so that you can learn how to live on your own? It's whatever you make of it, but you have to actually put something down on paper.
I feel like I learned how to be very self-efficient, but at the same time, I learned how to lean on other people. Like when I knew I needed help, I would be able to go to my friends and be like, hey, can you help me out with this? Or I would know when that I didn't need help, or I could push myself to do this. So it's the balance between knowing when to lean on someone, or knowing when you have to be your own person and just do it yourself kind of thing.
Don't give up on yourself, because you just made it this far to senior year, and not everybody can do that. They really can't. So you have been blessed to be in a place that wants you to be successful. So appreciate that. Don't be like, yeah, I'm almost done, get out my face. Don't do that. Appreciate where you are, because then when you leave and you realize that that is the last moment, it really will be the last moment, and then you'll have to move on to the next section of your life, which will be different. And simply do what you love and carry yourself around people that are going to support you, because I know that a lot of people with between senior year and graduating find out that the people who they thought were there, it becomes a little different of a situation, because they start to realize who they actually are. So with that being said, it's okay if you're still figuring it out or things change. You will find where you need to be. If you're stressing about college or where you're going to go after this, you will land where you need to land. Don't worry about it, because you will. You'll end up where you need to go. And yeah, that's it.
I am going to college. I'm going to NKU as a dance BFA major. I'm going to room with my sister, so I'll stay local, maybe be able to see more friends and family.
I am attending the Ohio State University.
Better say the Ohio State.
I know, it's very in your face. But yes, I am attending there in the fall. So, and I will be majoring in arts management. So I'll be on the South Campus. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to, get out of Cincinnati and kind of explore on my own. But I'm also very interested. I will say I am fairly interested in my major. I think it contributes to what I want to do in the future. And I think that knowledge of arts management will really help my craft and what I plan on doing.
Well, I'm going to Baldwin Wallace University, which is in Cleveland, Ohio. Not too far, not too close, for acting/directing and arts management and entrepreneurship.
I'm going to Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh.
Yay!
Yeah, there are a couple of alumni who are at Point Park right now, and I'm planning on getting my BFA in musical theater.
When you found out you won the Dare to Dream scholarship, how did you feel?
So if someone calls me and it doesn't have a name on it, or it's just like the numbers or the caller ID, I don't answer.
Oh my God. I was like low-key surprised. Like I was very excited, but I was like, what? I remember I was at work and I just happened to go on break, and the lovely lady from Arlington, Texas, I saw her voicemail, and on iPhone it has the transcription, so you can like read what they what the voicemail is before you actually listen to it. And I remember reading it and it was like some scholarship, but I was confused because they had said SCPA in the transcription wrong. So I was like, I have to call this lady back. Like, what does this mean? Like, have I won? Like, is this like, you know, how you get like a free trip to the Bahamas and you didn't even know you're registered or something? I'm like, that sort of thing. But so then I called her back. I was like, hello, yes, I'm Maya Norman. Like, da-da-da. She was like, well, you've won. And I was like, I did. She was like, yeah. I was like, so excited.
The same number was calling me twice, and I was like, okay, whatever. And so I get this email and I was like, oh, I wonder if it's that same person. Turns out it was. She was like,
Allison.
hey, I needed to get in contact with you. I tried to leave you a voicemail, but your voicemail box was full.
Very excited and relieved because college is expensive. So yeah, it was really nice to know that I had like a little extra boost going into my freshman year, and to be able to put that towards college is really great. A little bit less to worry about. So I was very excited, super grateful for it.
I got on the phone. She's like, hi, so this is Allison. And she's like, I just wanted to let you know that you won the scholarship. And my mom was in the kitchen and she was kind of overhearing the conversation. And so I was very happy. I felt bad because I had hung up on her twice. But
So my mom like put up the email. She's like, you won a scholarship. I was like, no, not me, right? I don't. I was so shocked. I was like, what?
You were in disbelief.
Pleasantly surprised. I had no idea. Normally, I am not one to win like entry type things, so I was like very shocked, but very happy as well.
But I was really happy about it. I definitely, it was definitely a nice surprise to my day, and I'm very proud that I was able to contribute something and to earn this scholarship. So yeah, I was pretty happy.
Okay.
Everyone has their own thing, but no one has what you have, because everyone's different. Everyone has their spunk, their spice, what makes them tick, what makes them go.
Try to be thankful for the opportunities that you do get throughout your senior year. And also in terms of like finding your career path and finding where you're going next in college, just know that everything will fall into place. And it's a really stressful process, especially if you're going into the arts. But the right place will find you, the right career path will find you. And it's not always linear. Sometimes you're going to like change things along the way, or it's not going to go as expected, but everything will go how it needs to go. Everything will fall into place.
I know a lot of people start to be like, oh, I'm almost out, I can just slack off here. But honestly, senior year was probably the most important time to push yourself and see like what you could do at the end of your year, you know, like colleges look at what you do.
I think a lot of the time, like especially in the arts, there are those moments where you're just like working, and you're tired. And then there's like this environment where everybody is just like, ugh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And you forget what you're there for. And so I always try to bring in positive energy wherever I'm at.
Everyone has their little itch that keeps them going. And I think, you know, those things that you can find in people and seeing people and getting to know people just really makes life more enjoyable. And every day that you wake up, that little itch that you just really, it keeps you going. And also just with standing tall and knowing who you are, knowing that whatever you have will take you to what you want.
Yeah, so just try not to rush through it too much. Cherish the time you have there, and know that everything will work out in the end.
You have to be happy with what you're doing or don't do it. I feel like a lot of people spend time in their life working a job to get to a point that they never get to, or they continue doing something for the stable fact of stability.
And I would also say, keep your friends close. Those relationships are very important.
But it's like everybody is only living to about 80 in this country. So I feel like you should do what makes you happy and like make the most of it, you know? Live a life that you will love.
Really reach and strive for your goals, because it is possible if you really want it. So that's all the advice I think I could give.